Hello again, model kit builders, small model kit builders. I got another one of these Cavicos. I did a scope dog before, and I really liked it, so I decided to do this. This is number 3 in the Choipla series, I believe. Cavico makes larger scale models, so I think the Choiplas are the little ones that come in these little boxes. This says it's 1/100 scale. It's like a walking tank. Yeah, here we go. Here's some specs, it looks like. 4.95 meters, 2.7 tons. So yeah, whether or not it's supposed to hold a human, I have no idea. You can go to the website. Anyways, so let's pop this open here. And the instructions are usually on this card. So I don't know if there's a cartoon based around this or really or not. But the design of this robot was by Moy72. Okay. Yeah, that is probably the easiest model kit one could ever make. It's literally 17 parts, right? So not rocket science. This would be a pretty quick build. What do we have here? Some colorways or variations. Oh, cool. I wonder if they'll... I hope they come out with other kits like this. It's got a gun. That might be a radome. I think they already have that, or maybe they'll come later. And then what is that? That thing's all maxed out. Alright, so hopefully those are coming, and if they do, I'm going to buy them for sure. I like the size of these little guys. Alright, so here's some cardboard. I think I watched another YouTube, and you're supposed to cut these eyes out. Display eyes, and then literally put them into the model. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. We'll have to see. So there's just 3 sprues and they're held together by these little plastic things here. Oh. Okay. So the plastic is like a very, it's an interesting olive color. I've never seen this color really. It's not quite olive drab, but it's definitely a green of some sort. Green gray. Hands and the armors, side shoulder armors maybe, the fingers, the thumbs I guess, and then the legs and the arms. Alright, so let me get these things clipped. I don't think the 50 just max out, so I don't know if the film is easier to the ground, so it's hard to do over there. Obviously, arm forward and torso, okay, and legs, they'll move back and forth as well, independent that way. Okay, so the guy with really hard to stand on his own, it's possible, and he's so small, so that guy is so pale, and it's only 50 hours, so you can get better than that. Depending on how you put it in place, make stand, it's just like, or most in there, either so right, so very good. That's the eyes, yeah, that's my thing, you really careful, clean the eyes out, but you don't get anything with jewels in there, yeah, it's for ease. And the other thing is, it looks too boring, it's in color, so I'm actually going to fill this out a little bit, so I'll come back with it. Well, here we are after the build. One thing I didn't videotape it or video record is putting these little jewel beads in. These are meant for, like, I don't know, arts and crafts. So I just crazy glued these yellow ones in there. I think it looks a lot better than a little piece of cardboard that would be hard to cut and put in there. Alright, well, yeah, you saw that I did the salt chipping and using rust paint and then oxidizing it. I ran out of the copper solution that rusting kit came with, and so I ended up using bleach. That didn't work so well. Maybe it was the wrong kind of bleach. Then I tried vinegar, and that didn't work so well either. So then I added salt to the bleach, and then did that again, and salt to the vinegar. So I dipped this into different bleach or vinegar solutions, probably a good 6 to 10 times. But ultimately, it did lead to the rust coming through the paint. Right, so it definitely looks weathered like a tank. So I did add some decals, of course, and then put a little paint wash over them. I tried to tear them, but it was hard to do. It wouldn't happen. So, alright, so this is the figure. You can have articulation in the shoulder pads here, and then the arms just rotate on this one axis there. They don't splay out or anything like that. The hands, as I mentioned, or maybe I didn't mention, but you can pull them apart and fix their angle, but I just left them the way it is. The legs here will move a little bit, and then this kickstand here can spin, but I just left it vertical. It wants to fall over because it is so, top heavy, so I actually like to lean the legs forward a little bit like that, so then most of the weight is in between these, those three things touching the ground. Let's take a look at a couple other miniature figures. Seems like there's a lot of walking tanks, concepts and stuff. I'm not sure why. Well, maybe someday I'll design my own. I could design my own and 3D print it, but it takes time. So here's the other Cavico I have, this scope dog in this purplish color, and yeah, you can see they're generally around the same size, although they're not the same scale. This is, I don't know what scale that would be, but this thing actually holds a person. This head comes off, by the way. So I 3D printed a Titanfall figure, and so it's like a walking tank, but a small walking tank. Whereas this, if it's 1/100 scale, that would be a huge walking tank. More like a Gundam, I guess. Speaking of Gundam, here's some a Gundam Converge or a Camphor. It might fall into, a diorama okay. Here's a ED209. I don't know who makes it. I assume it's Bandai, but it's a little deformed guy. So those two could get along pretty nice in some sort of animation or just a diorama. And then I have some really small gashapons. This one's by Bandai of Votom's Strike Dog, I think. This, I don't know who makes it. It's a Megatron. Here's another tiny Bandai Gundam robot. Let's get this one out. It's too big. And then Bandai has these tiny Star Wars figures. So that's R2-D2. Yeah, so I feel like these are just too small, right? I think these three get along nicely. Sorry for the wobbliness. These little coaster things aren't smooth. Well, let's let this guy spin on its own. So it's a neat little model kit. If you don't go through the hassle of salt chipping and stuff, you can build this thing really fast. Like you can build the whole thing in probably 30 minutes. But then this would be a super short video. I will continue to get these Cavico models. I have a few other Votoms to build, so hopefully if you like this sort of stuff, you'll stay tuned and watch me build some other scope dogs. Okay, see you guys. Bye.